It's not going to kill him. He's got the Fairy Fire. He's got the Fairy Fire.
Yeah, he's going to be forced to use it.
Yeah, if he didn't have that Fairy Fire, he would have gone it.
Depending on how fast the courier was there. In the meantime, bottom lane has got some action happening. That time, KheZu cannot get away. Frostbite. They're holding him in place.
Perfect from Bean.
TP still on cooldown. So.
And yeah, KheZu with misplay should not be letting that happen really. Weaver. And see him getting the kill. We'll see if he sticks around in that lane. Oh, but mid lane, MidOne.
Mid gone.
Yeah, Bean. They're getting the kills. Puppey will come in with a rotation. In fact, he may just find this. KheZu still does not have the refraction. The curse will take him down as MidOne.
Is it in that case not better to let Rubik kill you rather than to let...
I mean, no. They... Until the Weaver gets a few items.
Weaver and Nyx Assassin, can they take down Terrorblade by himself?
Who we got? We got MidOne in the neighborhood.
Silencer there too. Sentry Ward was already down. They saw the Vendetta. Nyx Assassin should be able to still escape, perhaps teleport out from MidOne. Now they're chasing down an MP and Bamboe. He wants to go again. Why would he do that? He just killed himself.
He is going to kill himself because he casted a spell.
Oh. And at the same time, they lose the Crystal Maiden as well.
Oh, Bamboe.
Bamboe.
I mean, he literally gave his life for that attempt, but they were never going to have the damage after that stun to get the kill.
Well, at least Cancel gets himself a kill right there.
Oh my goodness. And the Ancients, that is big for Bean. That is beautiful. Cancel.
They stuck around too long after killing
He just walked into a gold mine and harvested the entirety of it.
Yeah, it's like, what do you think?
Easiest double kill of Cancel's life there. So yeah, Secret maybe getting a little too cocky with that. They had the ward out, and I guess they felt that they were just safe to walk in and take that, but they were very low life.
Yeah. I do love the warding coming out from Team Secret. They basically control the Radiant jungle right now.
Cancel and Seleri up to the top, but yeah, they're not in a position to put on any pressure.
Oh, CM. He'll shield tank the gang. Puppey. I mean, if 3 people smoke.
Oh, and they've caught out Buugi as well, just sitting there, global to make sure he can't get away. And
why was he still sitting there?
I don't know. As I said, Buugi, he's been a bit. No, it was definitely it was Sing Sing's ultimate orb plus some extras, maybe a couple of TPs or something. So that is going to postpone his Lincoln Sphere. Top lane, they try and go on Pipe, but the global silence to save the Ogre. And now Secret, they're going to look for the turnaround. Boulder Smash from Buugi, holds back 3, but they lift him up, take down the Earth Spirit. He does get off the Magnetize in time. Cancel, trying to move forward. Seleri in the tree line with a freezing field, making Secret think twice about moving in. So Secret back up, wait for the Magnetize to come off. And Bean.
The Earth Spirit died in that fight.
Top lane Bean going in very aggressive. Cancel, blinking under the tower. Look towards Pi, tries for the TP out, but the wraparound's there for the Nyx Assassin, and that's one down. Pi's out. Puppey, stolen the Shikuchi. Do they have detection? That's the question. I don't think they do they? Nice. They don't, but they do have the Carapace, and Puppey.
Yep.
Can he play his way out of this one? No, he can't. Sing takes him out as he Shikuchi's through him, and Bean getting. And with the Metamorphosis, he's going to see if he can find an opportunity to go for a kill. He has KheZu, so he can be surged up and can chase down.
And they had the ward as well.
Buugi's a little bit tricky, as he has got ways to escape, but no one Puppey's there with a telekinesis. They actually dropped the wall down on his head as well.
Why not? I'm loving these, again.
Secret, they may feel like that they are slightly pressured to break high ground sooner than later, because late game, the maneuverability of Sing's Weaver and potentially the damage output that can come from Cancel's TA could be rather terrifying for Secret, but we'll see if it gets to that point. Sing has pretty much finished off that Dragon Lance, and the same can be said for Cancel's Desolator. Just 150 gold away, and he'll have that one done. Top lane, trying to make a go here onto Puppey. Puppey can just play his way out at this one. Falling low, they'll put the Magnetize, make sure that the Rubik's dropped, and they'll get it. MidOne will turn up with the aTTaX going for Buugi, and Buugi not going to make it out. Vacuum there from KheZu. Secure the kill in return.
Just to be sure. You know, during start fact a bit, they are getting more space than what they were during the laning stage. They are being given a chance to come back almost.
Top lane though, Bamboe is not going to make it.
There you go.
And MidOne starting to rack up the intelligence. He's got 12 stolen so far. Cancel, we'll see what he opts for, see if he feels like he does need to get a BKB this game. Straight up after Deso. Mid lane though.
Yeah, want to try and take this. Global Silence is already used. His Crystal Maiden is not going to live long, and Weaver picked up as well. In the meantime, from behind, it was pieliedie. He found Buugi. Can he stun him? Yes, mid-roll.
2 seconds to metamorphosis, and he wants to go.
They're not even trying to really fight yet inside of Bean. Maybe now they do because their Rex are under attack. They have to. The vacuum comes out. That's already needs assassin down before he can do a whole lot. Oh, that Crystal Maiden only does a lot of damage to KheZu, but no such luck. Crystal Maiden still dies. At least Sing's able to finish the job. Sun coming out on the Earth Spirit. He himself.
Oh, good Sunder from MP.
Very good Sun. Oh, cancel coming into play. That Desolator really showing what it's worth, but unfortunately, MidOne, he's just too big right now. Triple kill for him. He's chasing down Buugi. He's not going to continue the chase. They're just going to go for this Rax Aegis. It appears full health, full mana for MP.
He really wants to finish this MP, and he should get, there'll be a buyback from Cancel, who's straight into the fight, but MidOne's there. Cancel's possibly going to die a second time here. He just can't out-damage the Silencer, and MidOne's out. They got what they or someone was there, and they were hanging by the sentry just in case Bamboe was coming around at a vendetta.
Seleri,
But Bamboe,
oh, why would you do that?
oh, I mean that. If he's not gonna make it out. He's certainly not gonna make it out.
And Rubik stole freezing field.
Did you? Oh my. Okay. So Puppey gets
a great way to deal with the high ground defense, especially if Puppey does get in with that freezing field.
Oh, Puppey. He just
knows.
comes straight in.
He
And with the
knows.
glow. Oh, the 4-man vacuum. And there we have Puppey with the freezing field as they start out. Sing will get the chance to time that off just in time. He will survive. But they've lost Bamboe, who has no buyback for 40 seconds. The aTTaX Assassin is out of there. The tier 3 on top as well. Pi being focused here by Cancel and Sing, but Sing held back by the root. Buugi comes in the middle of it all with a nice magnetize, but the damage is just not comparable to what Secret have. As 21-11, Secret will take the second lane of Rax, and BeanBoys running out of options here in the regional qualifiers. They made a fantastic run in the opens, but their hopes and dreams have been slowly and surely shattered over these first couple of days of the group stage. As well, Cancel here will hide, tries for Puppey, but Puppey has the Ghost Scepter, walks off, turns around with a Fate
No
Bolt.
buyback either. GG, cold, there you go. BeanBoys are not having a chance to move forward.
Yeah, was it?
Still have more games. They
5
will
losses
actually-
now.
5 losses.
5 losses is that's the bad number.
Yes.
GGXD.
Now their games that they have against others, yeah, looking solid to be in that top 4. Nothing is guaranteed yet, apart from Prodota Gaming and aTTaX, and now also BeanBoys joining them in the guaranteed out. And that's already 3 out of 4 teams that are guaranteed out, so that's going to be very close for the 4th and 5th slot there. Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll be back with more Dota 2 for the Kiev European Qualifiers. Stay tuned.